What is happening, everybody? How's everybody doing? It has been far too long since I've been on here on the live stream, and I've been getting people complaining about me not being on anymore, and I don't do that. So, figured out a way to get on here for today so that I can chat with my people. Um, been way too busy with work, way too busy with life, doing a whole bunch of other stuff. So, was finally able to make some time to be here, and then I don't know if anybody's paying attention, but I actually set it up to for all my live streams for like the next month. So, but anyway, check out my website right there. I'm going to be doing lots of cool stuff, and as the live streams are stating, it's going to be prop plane related, and there's going to be some stuff for uh, regular planes too. Simply because there's lots of cool planes coming out, and I'd like to support that. So there's going to be burners, there's going to be stacks, there's going to be navigation lights, there's going to be guns, there's going to be all that kind of stuff. So check out the website, gooniac33.me. It hasn't changed a whole lot, but if you need to get a hold of me and would like to figure out stuff, anything about RC, you don't have to. I don't have to sell you something. You can just ask me questions, and I can help you with my experience. But gooniac33.me, there's a contact form in there. Also, there if you'd like to support the channel, there is stuff in the description below that shows you how to become a member, and also shows you how to purchase merchandise and other stuff like that. And I think we're going to try to change up the merchandise a little bit, but there is stuff there if you want to buy it. Those of you that have purchased merch, I appreciate it. Thank you very much. And please keep doing that. And I'm still, getting a steady stream of subscribers. So I appreciate everybody that's doing that and the people that have joined in the uh, the memberships as well. So thanks to y'all that have shown up and spread the word. Let people know that there's somebody out there that's not an influencer that's trying to help people with RC instead of just trying to force them into what to buy and why it's cool and all those things. I still like to consider myself somewhat of a independent reviewer type, but whatever. I'm not an influencer, not even a little bit. But anyway, check out my website and pass the word. Like, share, comment, subscribe, all that good stuff. And if my stream is being weird, let me know. Anyway, that is me. So I figured I'd get on since I haven't been on for a little while and just kind of yammer and out to y'all. I know Kenny's doing a stream right now, so we may not be able to see anybody else because people are over there with Mr. Ken Dog. But what the hell? Let me get on here so that I can talk to the people that want to. Enabler is a good way to put Snow River. And I'd like to, I don't even want to call it an enabler. What about enlightener or I don't know. I try to support the hobby in ways that are non-monetary. People don't have to give me stuff for me to be like, ooh, this is the best thing ever. If you see me going crazy over something and really happy over something, it's because I actually am. It's not because I was paid to do it or I was given something to do it. It's not that. Stuff that I've been given that wasn't any good, I make sure to tell people, and I expect people to say the same thing about me. Although I know the stuff that I do is good. So, hey. But anyway, so no real structure today. Just wanted to get on and connect with people that I normally see on the weekends. I mean, on the weekdays. And as I said, if you've got your notifications on, you're going to notice that I set up, I think it's like 4 or 5 different live streams. Let me see what it says. Channel. Got a whole bunch of live streams. Yeah, 1, 2, 3, 4, 3. So basically, the whole month of June, I'm going to be doing. What's up, Victor? Aren't you still out flying at the event, or are you guys already home? But anyway, I've got three different live streams set up. One is going to be this week on Wednesday, and it's going to be about the D18. I finally got that thing together, and over the next few days, I'm going to be putting on the stuff that I've been working on, so you guys will get to see it. I want to make it more of a something where you can see things during the day, but then also be able to possibly fly it at night. And then after that, I've got the air tractor, which is like right here behind me. What side? This side? That side? Right there. That's going to be going together. And I will get that. Let's see. Get that. Like that. I'll get that thing going and have that that thing together with some Gooniac upgrades, just to, aesthetics. It's already got lights to begin with, but I'll add some extra. And then I've got the FMS 1500 millimeter P47 that I'm going to be messing with too. I have all these other little planes I put together, the P39, the 1100 millimeter P51 Miss America, that's together, that has stacks on it. And then I also did the FMS PC21, that's together. And I'm going to have some Gooniac stacks and some other stuff on that, because that plane doesn't really come with many lighting upgrades. So it's going to be some stuff done. So let's get over there like that. There we go. So just mainly on here to chat with you guys. I know Kenny's still on. I should go hijack his stream for the hell of it. But so it looks like Victor was home with the Air Boss today and only did one day at the event. Oh, okay, cool. How long did it take you to get there, Victor? Is it close, or how far out? I just turned on a fan, so if it starts getting obnoxious on the mic, let me know. But just a head up for you guys that have been wondering what's been going on. I've had a lot to do at work, and it's been wearing me out. Basically, I'm one of the only people in my department. I am the only person in my department right now, so all the work is falling on me, which means I'm constantly busy and can't ever get anything done. So when I get done with the day, I am pretty worn out. So not a whole lot going on top of me having to do the side hustle too with the burners. So it's been hard keeping up with everything, and then trying to come up with content. And then I have a renewed interest in driving cars again because of my son. So I've been spending a lot of time going up and down this hill that we like to go up. And then I pretty much do that mostly on Fridays. Sometimes I'll do it during the week if I'm having an especially long day. But so I've just been mixing things up and doing a little more. Been working on my car. I had to change a part on my car that was a manufactured issue that was not covered under warranty or recall or a service bulletin. So had to do that. It's a little part that connects to your coolant tank. It's called part of the cooling system. It's made out of plastic, and it cracks around the seams and was spewing coolant everywhere in my car. It's got worse and worse and worse. Just finally able to find the part. Dealership wanted $329. Was able to find it from wholesale parts place over on the East Coast for $60. So I bought two. And last weekend I put that on the car. So the car's been good. Didn't get to fly because I was working on the car and doing other stuff. This weekend I had to relocate all of our storage, and a good portion of our storage is my airplanes. So all day yesterday I was doing that instead of flying, and it was a really windy day anyway. So, but I am back in stream mode, so I've got some things to do. And Big Chris, thanks for the compliment on the video. That was a lot of fun. I've been able to fly with Mike more often, which is cool. And I flew with Mike and Nate back in April, which was an extra treat because I don't get to fly with Nate anymore. But Mike is out flying. We're doing more formation. Hopefully I'll get out and probably go up there and crash Nate's place one of these days. I couldn't go out there with him for his graduation, but shout out to Nate. He graduated high school and is on to bigger and better things, and was accepted into an aviation program. So he's going to be pursuing his dream of being a full-scale commercial pilot. So big shout out to him. And I'll have to get him back on the channel one of these days. Hopefully he can get on here and yammer it up. But yeah, Big Chris, that day was weird because we had lots of lift. There were dust devils that were coming through a lot, and then there were some pretty strong thermals, and then just a lot of rising air. So the plane, I usually don't land with flaps on windy days, but I did that day, and it would not come down, and the throttle was off, and I was trying to get it to float down, and it would not. But yeah, it was fun. So anyway, and shout out to those of you that are here that are members. So I see Jack78 is here. He's a member. Haven't talked to you in a little while, Jack. I mean, other than some chats here and there. Mr. Victor RC Jets, Mr. Big Chris. My usual, Snow River was complaining about me not being on. So Snow, I'm here, and I set it up so that I will be here more often. It's not that I didn't want to be. I just had too much crap. But this thing is next on my list. I got a whole bunch of other planes done. I sold 2 planes this weekend. Which was good, so that made more room, but I already had more room because the unit we moved into was much bigger for less money. But yeah, it's been busy. But so Snow River, I forget exactly where he said it is, but it's and I have a friend that graduated from Maritime. Actually, she's dead though. But somebody I know that went to the Maritime Academy, and she got into the Coast Guard, and then something happened health-wise. But yeah, Nate's going to. He's already started working on his commercial pilot stuff, so he's actually going to do that and actually get a degree in it. So shout out to the I sent him. Hopefully my stream's not shutting down, but couldn't make it to his little thing yesterday. But I did send out some goodies. Hopefully he liked it and enjoyed it. I think he said he did, but still, I wanted to be there but couldn't do it because we were having to move our storage, and I did it 90% myself yesterday. So anyway, what is on everybody's mind? What do people want to talk about? Anybody? Anyone? Because like I said, I didn't really have any agenda today, just other than to just get on and chat with y'all a little bit and make my presence known, because I ain't on here enough. Let's see. See what Kenny's talking about over here. Hijacking the show. So I'm on Kenny's show as well as mine, just to see what he says. So anyway, what's happening, people? Tell me what you want to see. Anyway, so sorry, I'm messing with Kenny. The B1, from what I hear, that's supposed to be coming out. Bang good, bang good. Shut that down. Kenny's playing in the background. So, but anyway, so I don't know if he does or not, but I'm gonna say something because I've only got 4 or 5 people here watching, and he's got like 27. Anyway, messing with Kenny. See what he says. So yeah, this B1. So we'll see with the B1. I have one order in already for the B1. I don't have many orders. I didn't expect that many, but I have some I'm gonna send out to people, and let's see what happens there. But I'm gonna turn Kenny off. So anyway, I'm gonna get off. Anyway, so I can't I'll say something mean. No, good. Kenny do this thing. I'm not supposed to be on tonight, but I decided to get on just for the hell of it and just to be able to chat and say howdy. Um, but I was able to pull out. Oh, there's my kid getting his food. Fathead. Anyway, yes, Banana is in SoCal. Um, oh, they're in the city of Industry, I think, but they're in Southern California. If you live in California, their shipping's pretty fast. As soon as they tell you they're going to ship, it shows up quick. Um, when I ordered stuff from them, I had it. I ordered the T7A from them, and I had it in 3 business days from the day I ordered. So they're quick. They're good. Um, they've gotten better. So if it depends, thinking about getting their Alpha Jet, um, X-Fly Alpha. So if I do, I'll probably order it from Banana, depending upon how everything works out as far as whether it's cheaper, more expensive to buy it from them or other people. So we shall see. They've gotten better. I don't like the fact that they're using the wrong people for their marketing now, but that's just going to hurt them. It's not gonna help them. Um, but T7A is freaking incredible, Don Henry. Um, that thing is way better than I'd expected it to be. Now I've okay, so a couple people have flown it with the stock XY fan. But I had the XY Sirius, and I used the new updated FMS fan, and it was actually a pretty good performance increase. So once I got the T7A, I'd already sold the Sirius. I took the power system out of the uh, the Sirius and put it into the 7A. I never flew it with the stock um, X-Fly fan, but I've seen other people fly it with the stock X-Fly fan, and the plane flies incredible. It's actually a really good model. It flies way better than I expected it to, and when I was so if you guys watched that video earlier, the one that was the premiere, that kid that I was flying with, I flew my T7A and he flew his Alpha Jet, and we were doing formation at the Jets Over California event. And the actual sponsored Horizon Hobby E-Flight guys who, I mean, not E-Flight, Horizon Hobby sponsored pilots who do formation stuff, they watched us. And they came by after, and we had a crappy flight, but it still was decent. And they'd seen us flying earlier, and they said, they really appreciate the flew and it was really good. And I was flying the T7A. And Mike was, and then we did an F5 flight that they watched too that was really good. They didn't do anything that time, but they came and told Mike afterwards. But T7A is great. I have an AR637 TA in mine, so I'm able to turn on the gyro, but the gyro is barely on, and the plane flies incredible. Geez, yeah, Gary first. No, I didn't see the maiden for that. But it's a great plane. I was really impressed. The quality's really good. The paint's good. The landing gear sequencer's a little funky, but once you figure that out, it works fine. The lights, the LEDs are good. Everything about that plane's pretty cool. I'm impressed with it. I'm probably going to be adding some of um, my own stuff to it. Probably put LEDs on the fuse so that I don't have to run them through the wing. But I'll do some stuff on there. Because I have I forget what, I think it's it's a 7-channel, 6-channel that I have in there. Yeah, the T7's great. Good plane. And again, I'm not here to influence anybody. I'm just telling people what I like. The T7A has been really good. They're the X-Fly T7A, the X-Fly Alpha Jet. That one's really good. I flew Mike's. Really, really good. Way better than expected. And if you're those, they have 2 fans too. X-Fly has their own new fan. Tried it in the Hornet. Only a few flights on that, but it was good. So, lots of stuff to try. And if they're good, I'm going to tell people. And if they're not, I'm going to tell people also. So, I'm just glad to see there's so many options out there in the RC world now. So, the more I get to try, the more I get to fly, the better. But I'm, I was a Lemon RX guy for a long time. I've flown Lemon, Lemon stuff pretty good for a long time until they just recently changed. And but as of late, the new Spectrum AS3X receivers have been bulletproof. The AR637TA, AR637T, even their other little ones have been pretty good. So yeah, it's been good. And Don, glad to help. Hope it depends if you want the T7A to fly its best. It's gonna fly great out of the box if you're used to using a gyro at all. If you want it to look more realistic, the gyro will help, but it already flies stable without it. It's just the gyro will help that little extra. What's up, Mr. Reckham Roy? How you doing, buddy? So Sirius is the scheme on the Sirius is what turns it off. Nate and I went 50-50 on the one we had, so he had it for a while, then he repainted it, and then I took over for that last portion. But he painted it a really cool scheme that would have been like for something from the 50s, like the bare aluminum with just the stars and bars and stuff, and that was pretty cool. But I don't like the red, white, and blue. It looks goofy. Plane does fly good though. My favorite combination was the Sokokin 5200 with the FMS 2000 KV. Flew amazing, but I could fit as much as big a, I mean, up to a 7200 in there with no issue. Big Chris, thanks for being here. Sorry you got to go, but thanks for being here as long as you were. Much appreciated. What's up, Fred Barron? Yeah, this is Kenny's time, so don't feel bad if you're over there with Kenny. I was going to give him a hard time, but I'm like, nah, it's not worth it. Just leave it alone. this is normally his day. He's got lots of days that he's on, but I said, what the hell? I need to get on. I haven't been on here at all, and I wasn't doing anything after all the moving done yesterday. So, but thanks for coming by, Fred Barron. Don't feel bad about staying with Kenny. It's all good. And yeah, Don Henry, the Lemon RX, I still love him. The newer batch, I don't, just because of the chip issues. I don't know if you've heard anything about that. They changed some of the chips on the circuit board, and I think that was because of motion, making them become motion helping, not helping, motion using their stuff as Admiral. I think that they ended up changing something in there that's ever since then they haven't been the same. But I have majority of my planes are on Lemon RX. The plane I just sold yesterday was a Fly Fans um, JAS 39, and I had a Lemon RX 10 channel in that, and took it out, kept it, and I'll put it in something else because they're great. Um, my definition of a fanboy is somebody who gets something for free and then go around telling everybody it's the best thing ever. And then whatever they get for free, they go around telling everybody it's the best thing ever. Um, I buy stuff, and if it's good, I'll tell people. So I'm not a fanboy. I'll buy it. I'll spend my own money, and I will tell you whether it's good or bad. I'm not trying to influence you. You know what works. Um, but yeah, the 11s have been great. I just took that 10 channel out though. I'm going to keep it and use it in something else. Somebody was asking about timing. I didn't see who that was. It might have been Big Chris. He's already gone. Oh, he just said he has to adjust the timing on the ESCs. Yeah, and that was something I did with the uh, the D18. That was a little different. It has its own. It has a block for the ESCs, but it's actually two ESCs sandwiched on top of each other. So I had to change all those settings in there, and when I did that, I had to unplug it from the usual places, and then it has these two little pigtails sticking out. Programmer. Uh, yeah, that was cool. And there is that little programming box that they have. I should see if I can do that with one of my. I will. Let's do something. So give me a second. I'm gonna go grab that box. So I'm gonna leave the camera off because I'm going to go get the get a battery to use. So give me a second. It might get weird. Hold on. Sorry for the noise. Knocking stuff down onto my feet. So I'm trying to find a battery that I can use to plug into a smart ESC. And it doesn't look like I have one. So give me a second and I'll show you guys how to do the how to do this. Give me a second. Okay, so I'm going to, I have an ESC here that I need to reprogram anyway. So why not just do it here where y'all can see it? So this is something that I just recently got. Hadn't been able to, well, didn't recently get it. I had it a long time and I just recently opened it. It's the programmer for the smart ESCs. And I've got some smart ESCs in my planes, and the way that they come default is wrong. So I'm going to show you guys how to change it. So that's the programmer itself right there. Now with the ESC, got two different ways to plug it in. Not two different ways, it's got several different plugs. So this is a smart ESC from a V1200. I'm going to take throttle. One you use. No, let's take the throttle first and try that. See what it does. So they have these little ports here. Plug it in to, this is also a cell checker too. So let's see what it does. So those of you sticking around, thank you for sticking here. Let's see what we can figure out. Well, it worked. ESC has a fan on it. Let me see if I can show you guys. So this ESC has a fan. I don't think you're going to actually be able to see what it says. No. So I'll tell you. It's tells you the version that it's using. Select that and it says connecting to ESC. Doesn't connect to the ESC, then I'll have to use that other connection. That's not connecting, so I'm going to have to use that other connection. Nope, it's not working. So connect to the other one. So plug this one into battery. This one. Signal. And it's not connecting. Has to be something I'm doing wrong here. Nope, not working. So check out the chat before I get to this. I think the new lemon crashed my first F-18, but thank God motion help. So yeah, the only thing I dislike about the new ones is the voltage is changed as far as what the voltage range that they have. So the older ones used to have a really low voltage where they still worked. The new ones will actually shut off earlier. Um, the voltage is higher, so the chips aren't nearly as good. There's other stuff that makes them just weird. What's going on here? I had it plugged in the signal. Connecting. Well, signal. Well, let's see what it does this time. What the heck? See, what the heck? It says connecting to ESC. It's not connecting, so maybe this ESC is bad. Do I have other smart ESCs too? I plugged in over there already. I don't know. Anyway, those of you still hanging. Anybody else want to talk about anything else, or are we just gonna get on going? Man, must be for connecting to the. I don't know. I do not know. High-tech servos. Yeah, those are either good or bad. I haven't heard of anything in between. They're just good or bad. Maybe there's something wrong with this ESC. 6S lipo, 100 amp. Should be able to connect the throttle into right there. Should work. But it ain't doing nothing. Let's see if this works. A loud snap. Sheesh. So I don't know. But it just suddenly went bad, huh? Connecting to ESC, but it's not connecting. Let's got something else going on. Maybe I should look up the instructions. I don't know. Or that something's wrong with this ESC. Who knows? Try again. Bria, you hanging on? connected to my other one, so something's got to be going on here. I don't know. Maybe this ESC is bad. I have yet to use it in a plane. Anyway, so much for that. I was going to go through and show y'all, but can't do that. It ain't working. But I did want to get on briefly to talk to everybody and say howdy and to let everybody know that there will be more streams coming. I'll be back to my usual Wednesdays about 7:15, and y'all can come hang out with me on Wednesdays, and we can talk about RC, talk about all the stuff I've got coming. So I'm probably gonna end this now and go over and nag Kenny in a little bit. But guys, let me know if you wanted to ever do one of the like the Fred Barron does on Mondays. If you want to do a fly-in, because I can do one of those too. Because then you don't have to think about it. We just fly in. If y'all want to do that, let me know. But gonna end now, and check back on Wednesday. I'll have my stream set up to go on Wednesdays from here on out through the end of the month. So thanks to those of you that were here, and be back next week. And hopefully by next weekend, the weather will be good enough. I could even do a live at the field. So anyway, thanks to y'all for being here. Thanks for the support. And that's it.